How's it going, people? Steve here with another video for you, but this one's more of a sneak preview of what we've got coming up in hopefully the next couple of weeks. It's something that we've been thinking about doing for a while, and the reason why we've started to work on it now is if people forget what Kim's claims have been in the past. We say that they're all lies, but I know most people that have just discovered Kim, they think, of course, that they're just claims, and of course you don't know at this time that they're all lies. She's not really said much without providing any proof. So what we wanted to do is create a few episodes for you, go through her claims, show you any evidence, if there is any, that she's provided, and of course we'll comment on that evidence and show you the evidence that we've got. But quite a lot of these claims that she's made, there's been no evidence, and what we wanted to do is to remind you how ridiculous some of these claims sound. Now, don't get us wrong, we're also from the truth movement. We believe in many things that people will call us conspiracy theorists, things like that. But we've learned our lessons a lot of the time now. We come across new old media groups and people, and we will listen, maybe take bits from it and say, yeah, okay, I can live with that, and other bits, no. But with Kim, because we've known her for a while, some of us since she was in Cosmic Voice, which is back in 2016, where she pretended to be Christy Adams. So we've known her since then, and of course we know her now, and as time's gone on, it's unravelled her lies, and some of them are the most ridiculous, and we can't even believe we believed some of them right at the beginning. Feel a little bit ashamed, to be honest. But anyway, so this is a sneak preview. And the reason why I'm doing this video now, it saves us a bit more time on the other one, so we just get straight into the video on those next episodes when we start doing this. So let's have a look at some of the claims that she's made. There's a hell of a lot. I mean, there's probably a lot more to add to this. So here's a few. So Kim executed Marduk. Yeah, Marduk, the 14-foot white royal Draco. We won't go into too much details, but apparently she cut off his head and ripped out his heart. The UPU aliens protecting the Earth. So the UPU is Universal Protection Unit, not Universal Postal Union, like some people thought. But these are a group of aliens that are apparently outside our atmosphere, and they're basically out there in space, keeping an eye on us, making sure we're not getting invaded by other aliens. Now, remember, this is only coming from Kim. No one else has ever mentioned UPU aliens. And there was a show that with Thomas Williams where Kim was on there pretending to be someone. Well, she called herself Kay, and there was two other ladies on there, Ava Cowan and Megan Martinez, who classed themselves as psychics, but they was on there, and they said there was a load of aliens on there pretending, aliens that were talking, and the two ladies were interpreting it. But of course we know now that Ava Cowan was doing the alien voices for it. So that was that one. Then of course there was the Queen of Draco. So with Kim taking out Marduk, M as she calls, left like a vacuum of power, and apparently there was the Queen of Draco, supposed to be his sibling, his sister, existed, and she was here 1 minute to come and kick ass. But then Kim said, no, she's here to help us out, and then Thomas Williams said she got taken out. someone or some aliens killed her and ate her, and Kim said no, it's like bullshit. So they all, of course, Thomas Williams and Kim are no longer friends, so they're always going to be against each other. Universal Council, and this is a good one, where Kim Kim says that she's part of a council, a bit like you would call the UN, but for extraterrestrials and all beings throughout the galaxy. So she's our representative for that, diplomat. And so she claims she sits in these councils. Well, we know that with proof, she doesn't sit in anything. She just, apart from sitting in an armchair on her own, closing her eyes, that's her version of sitting in a council. And we've got some proof of that. Peace treaty. Okay, so there was a peace trip in part of this UPU show. Kim produced a kangaroo skin, and on there she wrote, there was a map. It looked like a map, and on there was some writing, and it seemed to be some writing from some indigenous tribes going back, well, when Draco first came here. Apparently it's a peace treaty, and we've debunked it and found out this was actually nothing more than Aborigine kangaroo skin about territories. So we've got proof on that. Then Kim cleared the bunkers full of gold, gems and technology assets. So she cleared all these bunkers out. So where is all these gold? Where's all the gems? Why aren't you using the gold and the gems and the technologies for us today, instead of taking your money to pay for crappy TV? Illegal crappy TV and some tacky shit products that she sells on her UNN website. Then, of course, she come out with the Kim's healing and advanced technology. So she's got these healing technologies, med beds and things like that. So where are they then, Kim? How come if you've got these med beds, why were you getting people that are claiming to have healing machines? Why are you following them? Why not release these technologies that you had? Then we had Kim claiming she was in possession of the third nuclear missile code. So she's basically said there will never be a nuclear war because she's the only person that's got the third nuclear missile code. There you go. So they can't launch any missiles, so we're safe. Again, Kim's the hero, the saviour. No proof of that either. The only proof she had, like I said, of the out of all those that we've just seen above so far, is a kangaroo skin. Like I said, it was someone photoshopped from an Aborigine tribe about territories. So far we've not seen any proof apart from that. Next lot, Kim and Thomas J Melville have got Majestic level security clearance. So this is like top level security clearance. It's basically same as what Thomas Williams had, and when they fell out, she removed these Majestic clearance. And of course, while he had Majestic clearance, Thomas Williams, he did a show and presented some ultra secret documents on Roswell. Well, we know for a fact that back in 2017, because we've seen on the website, Lyndon Martin Howe and Heather Wade had them on a website exactly the same. This was like 2 years before Thomas Williams had them. So is that what Majestic is? You just showed documents that were being provided by other media people. See, this is where we go. They show you some documents that someone else has already shown years before. So how great is that? What about you show us some documents that are around for today, not going back decades? Then, of course, we had the last battle. We were told that when Tank took over from Thomas Williams, he basically said that, and Kim told him that there was the last battle and the Cabal had been defeated. Well, we didn't see no proof of that today, have we? For what we're going through. Next one was this hierarchy type structure, massive chart, apparently a 5-foot chart. that showed all the power levels. This is apparently decades old, even hundreds of years old. I don't know what this year was paid for. It couldn't really be that clear. All we know is got a circular genealogy chart, and it's just a load of charts put together. There's no proof of this being anywhere near a structure. Why would you use a genealogy chart like a family tree? And you can get them, you can make them up yourself. And the fact that it's 5 foot long, on a bit of, anyone can go to most printing shops and say you want something printed off, and it could be 20 foot long because of the paper and the printers they've got today. It doesn't matter what size you want, you can print them off. Anyway, I won't go into more of that, it'll spoil it. And of course, we've got the trust, the Sovereign Manor World Holding Trust, no proof of funds. Let's go with that. Then you've got Kim took out Ninja Assassins. That was another one, while Thomas Williams was her spokesperson for Kim. He said that she, I don't know, I can't remember the figures, between 60 and 90 ninjas tried to assassinate her, and they all got wiped out. There you go. Next one, Kim has meetings with world leaders, does she? Okay. So how does she do that then? Sitting in a chair, closing her eyes as well? Maybe. Again, no proof of any of these apart. So far, out of the whole of that list, all we've got is we've got a kangaroo skin, we've got a copied family tree chart, and now we've got what was the other one? Ultra top secret documents. That was already posted by someone else. Not doing too great, are you, Kim? Let's go on to the next lot. Quantum computer. Okay. So where's the quantum computer then, Kim? This super duper computer thingy that maps the whole of DNA on every planet. It knows everything that's going on, but can't really tell who the real identities are of Team Bubba, or able to shut down our own puny little laptops. How you think about it, you've got a quantum computer, you can do anything, surely. So there's no proof of that. And of course, quantum computers, if it's a D wave or whatever, they're massive. It needs data center, it needs costs, it needs everything. I know she says, it's multi-dimensional, and it was created by the some aliens. I don't know what they were, but she said that the greys are the ones, are the mathematicians that keep it running. Okay, where's the proof? Again, more bullshit. Then of course Kim declares a declaration of her DNA being 99% match of the original female known as Eve. Okay, so how are you going to prove that then, Kim? You're going to go on your get someone to take some of your blood? Maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe you can prove it through that way. Probably not. And of course, we've heard rumours that she's also got some kind of past DNA match with Marduk. I've heard it all now. So the Kim's banking and security systems. So we've gone through this before. Is it the key integrated monetary system? And then she's got the key intelligence again, she's made up that she's made these banking systems and security systems herself. So she creates all intelligence in the world, creates all the banking in the world, but she can't get a dime out of it. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of having a quantum computer, if you can't even get a dime out of it? Again, bullshit. Funding for humanitarian projects around the world. Life Force. Okay, so how many people can hold their hands up and say they've received project funding from Life Force? I ain't talking about a couple $100. We're talking about something that's going to make a difference in the world. Come on, we're talking thousands, 100,000, $1 million bucks. Who's got it? Zilch. Bet you. Where's the proof? And if anyone's listening to this that is part of Life Force, and you're totally, you want to bring some proof forward, and please do. We'll be more than happy to share it with everyone. So there you go. You've got our contact information. So bring it forward. Okay, so these are good ones. So now Kim's got criminal evidence on the core Team Bubba members and who Team Bubba are. Come on in. So what's the criminal evidence then? We've heard all the rumours, what you've been calling us. We're still here. No one's taken us out. No one's arrested us. If you've got proof and you say, well, we're untouchable because we're protected, but then put the evidence out on your TV channel that what Team Bubba have done. Go on. Put it out on there. Put the proof out. Name us all. And you seem to think that we work for, we're paid Blackwater assets, we're former FBI or CIA assets, and the Democrats are basically controlling us. Is that true? No proof. Again, there's no proof. So come on, Kim. Now's your chance. Come forward and give us some evidence. Right, so here's some questions for Kim's followers and those that are probably more sitting on the fence. So, have you seen any evidence at all from Kim or from Tank or Thomas Williams? Evidence about her being who she is? Have you seen any evidence apart from what I've just mentioned? And we will debunk that. If you have, bring it on. Is it all hearsay? It sounds like to me, if you believe what Kim's saying, then you believe in Father Christmas stories as well. And the Tooth Fairy. It's exactly the same thing. It's all hearsay. Unless you've got proof or you've seen it or you've been there. It's the good old Father Christmas Tooth Fairy story. You believe in all that still? Probably not. Life Force communities. Come on, what funding have you received? Like I said, not $25 to get fuel, some gas from A to B. We're talking funding. Life Force is about changing the world. We want to see funding, proof of funding. We know you haven't because we've had tons of emails and messages about not having funding. Is this true? People saying, is this true? We're still waiting for these. Come from India and all over the place. Life Force assemblies. Have you got any funding yet? And last one. So you believe anything Kim tells you, but you don't ask for any proof or evidence. It is all about proof and evidence. That's all we're going to say on this now. It's a short list. There's a lot more. As you know, you that listen to our shows, we just don't have the time to listen to all of them. But this is what we've accumulated over the last, 3 or 4 years. In that time, it's what we've gathered, and there's probably a lot more. And if there's more or something that we've missed, then please drop it in the comment section below. We really would appreciate that. But anyway, look out for these videos. We will share with you what we've gathered over time, and most of it is from clips from our videos and bits from our Facebook channel, our group, and snippets from clips like with Thomas Williams and Kim and Chris Rice, places like that. So anyway, thank you very much for listening. So I've had to go through this now because it cuts the other videos down a little bit. So the next time we put one of these videos out, we'll just go straight into it and we won't take a lot of your time. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.